Hello.
Hey Alex,
How are you?
good, welcome.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Am I sitting here?
Yeah, you should sit here. First of all, congratulations for your debut and
Thank you.
running 2:11,
2:11.
first marathon ever.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yes, are you happy?
I am happy. We've given the conditions, everything, the emotions of London.
Yes.
Wow. So it was an amazing race. So
And then you are at home. Oh, do you feel-
exactly. So I can't ask for much more, to be
Yes,
honest.
absolutely.
And for you?
Yeah, it was great. I'm happy with it. I did not get the right results, but you know, sport is about accepting what has come in, provided you have given it your whole.
I was saying after last year, it was an inspiration to see you come back and
Yes,
be so strong. So
absolutely.
congratulations.
So, how do you find it? Because you are a triathlon athlete. You're just a biker, a swimmer, and a runner at the same time. How did you train actually for this race?
I did keep some of my triathlon identity in there, so I did do some swimming and biking as well.
Yes.
But the main thing was increasing the run volume as much as I could for this period. So I only went to 90, 92, 93 miles at my top,
Yeah.
which obviously is not as much as you guys doing 200k or whatever that may be.
Yes. I'm excited to know how do you normally balance your training a day by day, because there is swimming,
Yeah.
there is biking, and there is running.
Yeah, and then the gym as well and everything.
How can you balance the whole thing actually?
The thing with triathlon compared to the marathon is our training is very polarized. So we do a lot of very, very easy stuff. So we train maybe 35 hours a week, but 30 hours of that is extremely easy. Aerobic, you're talking to everyone, having fun. And then the 5 hours are extremely hard, all kind of race pace and above. So that's the big reason why I'm able to kind of balance them, kind of finish your swim, and then half an hour later you're okay to go for a run, because it's all, you know, very zone 1, zone 2, so it's not too bad at all.
Yeah.
But whereas with the running, I found that everything's a little bit more steady state for me, particularly because I was doing less mileage than you guys. I had to have some intensity the whole time, which made it a bit more difficult.
Yes. I normally train 3 times a week with real intensity. That's on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. It's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's really easy.
Okay, recover.
And then recover, mixing with exercises.
I've seen you on the bike sometimes.
Yes. I normally do twice a week bike,
Okay.
but still bike.
Nice.
Trying to add mileage to the muscles and get that eat actually to
So it's the same with me. So kind of replacing the aerobic and the recovery miles with the bike and the swim. So still 8 hours or so on the bike and 4 hours in the swim, just to kind of balance everything off. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. Have you changed anything for this year compared to last year, or is everything?
Not really, everything nearly the same. Yeah, but I try to be more consistent, especially to do bike twice a week, and try to run, to listen to my body, run in a good way, enjoy, and and move on. I think I've tried a lot for this year. I think the next marathon
will be very special.
Yes.
Yeah. I could see after everything last year to come and do that was very amazing.
So how do you balance? Do you have special food? Do you normally balance? What are you eating?
I think the main thing for us as triathletes is basically achieving energy balance. So making sure the calories are replaced very quickly, almost during the session especially, and then obviously the 3 solid meals throughout the day. Making sure the calories are there straight away. Swimming, biking, and running is all the same. Making sure I'm using them. But it's definitely something I've thought about a lot more in the running since I've tried to do the marathon. I guess the respect I give the running portion of replenishing fuel was probably not enough when I was doing my triathlon stuff, which is probably something I'll be able to bring back now that I've done that. So that's really interesting, and the whole point of this marathon block was to learn and bring that back to triathlon so that I can be able to learn from that. And yeah, be?
I think you can get a lot from running, you know, with triathlon actually. You can improve. I think if you do, the more you train, the more you'll be faster actually on swimming. The more you'll get more power. I think
on the legs,
it will have more benefits on biking. So I think the next time, I think
it's the big challenge of with the bike. You obviously have to have loss of power, and that means you have to be a little bit bigger. The swimming is big shoulders, so it's like the big balance of like trying to be the perfect body type for you to be able to race that. And that was the challenge with this now, is like, do I bring back my swimming so that I can have the power in the legs for the run or whatever that may be. But yeah, it's all been learning and pretty cool.
So like my day, okay, like on Wednesday, I'm gonna run maybe 18 to 20 kilometers in the morning.
Okay.
At 10 o'clock, 11, to some exercises for 1 hour. Then at 4 o'clock, I ran for 10 kilometers, 50 minutes to 1 hour.
And how are you feeling that? Is it all inside the run, or is it some of them no fueling?
No fueling, like Wednesday, no fueling.
Okay.
Just run, come back, take tea, and just to fuel yourself. After do the exercises, you can fuel when you are doing exercises. In the evening, you run and then you fuel after that. So how is your day by day?
My day by day, I guess it changes throughout the week, but there is often kind of one thing throughout the week, whether that's swim, bike, and run, which is of intensity. So every day there is a little bit of intensity throughout.
Every day.
Every day, yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. So that's the kind of big challenge with triathlon.
In the morning or in the evening?
It depends. So the swim is often in the morning.
Yeah.
Apart from on Sunday where I swim in the afternoon, and that's intensity as well.
Yes.
And then the bike is often around the middle of the day, and then the swim is, the run is kind of either the track, or on Fridays I do it in the mornings as well. So I kind of had two kind of key sessions, which were kind of my Tuesday track, and then my Friday, which was kind of my long run workout. So doing whatever that may be, 4x6K or a 30K at effort. So yeah. What's your biggest key workout before a marathon? What's your?
It's a Thursday whereby I'm doing 40 to 43 kilometers.
Wow.
Just one. So I think that's a big workout.
Yeah.
Especially on Thursdays. We have long runs. Sometimes we exchange it to 30 to 40. But on Tuesday's track, we are covering about 15 kilometers in the speed. And then Saturday is like a tempo run, the tune of 20 kilometers every Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah. I think that's probably the one thing I missed going into this marathon block, was the big long run that I maybe went to 30 kilometers of intensity, maybe 38 kilometers in total with the walk and the cool down.
It's time to turn over the paper if you need the questions.
Okay. Is this for me?
Yeah, that's for you.
Okay.
Yes.
This is for me to ask to you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Were you nervous today?
I was really nervous.
Yeah.
Yes, but you know, nervousness shows how ready you are. Yes.
Yeah. And I guess after everything that's happened, it's nice to come through, complete the journey.
Absolutely.
London's a special place for you, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's a special for me. This is my 6th time coming here.
Would you say your favorite?
But it's my favorite.
Oh, wow.
But above all, you know, London has a special place in everybody's. You know, London is the only city in this world whereby 3 Olympics has been actually done. Like here in London, it was in 1908, then 1948, then 2012. So what makes London really beautiful is London is selling the spirit of Olympics. That we need to be united. You need to run for a cause. And that's why I'm here. And that's why everybody is struggling to come here. I'm happy that 56,000 people actually will complete London. This day it will be the biggest day ever. And I think in future, the organization needs to talk with the government more to at least increase in the next 5 years. We have 100,000 people.
That would be amazing, yeah. Because when we were running back and then everyone is running towards us, what a feeling. It was amazing, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
People stopping and clapping you.
Yeah. You feel that these people are running for it, you know. And you know, it's not about winning. it's about finishing the marathon.
And it's the story.
Yeah, it's the story.
The journey.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. Agree. Okay. And okay, I think this one is for you to ask. Ask me.
Have you enjoyed learning about marathon running? What have you found the hardest about?
I think I have absolutely loved the marathon journey. I've loved the unknown of it. It's a journey, and when you start it, the excitement of not knowing where your body will be at 30 kilometers, at 35 kilometers. And as I was running today, I was experiencing that each kilometer I was going through, and the unknown of the journey, the fueling, everything like that was something which really excited me. And I'm sure it was similar for you in your first.
Absolutely, yes. Did you enjoy?
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. And I feel like I've learned so much about not only myself as an athlete, but as a person. You have to dig very deep in a marathon, probably deeper than I would ever say I've ever gone before. So to learn that about yourself, I think that's where you do your growth and you learn the most about yourself. So yeah, I think that was really special.
Good.
Yeah. Wow, is it for me to ask you now?
Yeah.
If you weren't a runner, is there another professional sport you'd like to do?
I think tennis actually.
Tennis?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I like tennis. I like seeing tennis people actually training for more than 5 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
In that court, just only training.
Mm.
And then competing for more than 5 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
For the whole afternoon up to 7 o'clock.
Especially in the close games. Yeah,
absolutely,
yeah.
Yes.
Who's your biggest inspiration in tennis?
Roger.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always think of Natal and Roger Federer, but they are really good people. When you go to America, Serena actually has impacted a lot of lives. And you can see what I like is training for long and competing for long. It shows that actually that you are doing something you love. You are doing something you are passionate of.
Yeah,
you see the flexibility, how flexible they are, running. Wow,
it's really impressive. And to do it on different courts as well, not just the clay, the grass, everything is.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. And you have a tennis court in your garden?
Not really, but I like
after a good marathon, that's the next reward, is it?
I think that's the next thing to construct and just play.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes. Alex, mentally, how did you feel after the Olympics last year? And has the marathon helped you move on from that?
I think definitely after the Olympics there was some challenging emotions. I had this big goal for 3 years. After coming second in Tokyo, I had this big goal of potentially becoming an Olympic champion. And working towards that day after day. That had been my big purpose of my life the whole time. And then I was able to achieve that, and it was an amazing feeling, but also left me without a purpose for a little bit of time, which I think I definitely struggled with for a little bit, to think what's next for me, because I always feel like I'm very process-based, internal, what are my goals to get for me to be the best person I can be. And I didn't have that for, I guess, a few months. And then when the marathon was able to come up as an opportunity, it really allowed me to tune into how I could be the best person, tune into that unknown, that excitement, to be able to race people like you, my biggest inspiration. So yeah, I think that was really special. And for you, do you know we met very briefly at because I was a flag bearer. We'll have to clip this in at some point.
Yes.
So we took a picture. With you and Faith. So that was good memory for me.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And how was it for you after the Olympics?
The Olympic cycle was tough for me, the whole thing, but just fall back, just go home, try to actually hold it what I've been doing, try to think more or not circling the table. What can I do for humanity, and come back in a strong way, still run in a good way to inspire the next generation, and work with like-minded companies and people in this world to sell the sport of running.
And do you feel like you learn more from the tougher races or the successes, or is it the same?
Absolutely, I learn more from being successful and from being a loser. there is big difference because sports is not about winning all the time. Sport is about working all your hard, very hard, but losing also. Working all your hard, winning also, and you can learn from it that even if you are consistent there, very consistent and very hard working, you can be beaten. That's life.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think you can be proud of that if you put in all that work, and then even if you're beaten by someone that day, if you gave 100%, I think you can lay your head on the pillow and say,
yes,
I've done good today.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can you hear me still?
Yep.
If you make this one the last question,
Okay.
finish up, and then if you don't want to, then just walk out of the room, and then we're all done.
Cool. Sounds good. Let's make it a good one then. How do you feel leaving the hotel in the morning and seeing the crowds wanting to see you run?
Absolutely. Yes. I was really nervous leaving the hotel in the morning, but I got a lot of energy when I started warm up.
Yeah.
Seeing all the people who are supposed to be running and doing warm up, coming close and waving, chanting my name, so I got a lot of energy. And on the way actually towards with all the whole course actually on London streets, everybody was chanting my name. If you see the signpost, the sign actually was reading my name. It's a real motivation to me that I have been backed at somebody's life through sport in a positive way.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we've definitely adopted you as a Londoner.
Yes.
So it's been nice to have you back so many times. Definitely. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Yes. It's so lovely to meet you.
Thank you very much. I wish you well. I think my hope for next time, the next marathon will be more better. You'll run under 2:10.
Hopefully.
You now get the real benefits of running and put on to triathlon in a positive way. Use it, and move on. Just this world belongs to all of us. We need to move on, and
exactly.
We fight for space in this world.
Exactly. No, couldn't agree more. And I'm excited to see your next marathon.
Yes.
So yeah.
Thank you very
amazing.
much.
Thank you.
Yeah.